What is up, YouTube? Baubles and Ball Cards back with another video. Hope everybody has had a great week. Hope you're all ready for Friday, heading into the weekend. Hope everybody down in the Florida area and up the East Coast is safe. That hurricane looked like it's pretty bad. I know it's supposed to be heading up the coast. So keeping a little bit of eye on that to see what the weekend looks like here. But hopefully those that have already been through it, hopefully you're all doing well and safe, and thoughts have been with you. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I enjoy the conversation and the comments. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Always love new people and talking about the hobby. So as you can see here, I have Beckett.com up. I wanted to just touch on a product that I was browsing around, looking at a few things. I noticed that Topps Chrome released the Logo Fractor edition. It's exclusive to the New York store, the New York shop, and then Topps.com, and it looked like a really cool product. I believe it was 5 packs of like the base set with possible parallels, and then 2 packs of the Logo Fractor parallel, which were really cool. I was digging around looking to see if there was any announcement or like date or anything shared about Sapphire, which is always a highly anticipated product. Topps Chrome Sapphire. I did not see anything, so I don't know if that's just like not been discussed. I know Sapphire is like grown to where like everything is getting Sapphire now, so it's kind of lost a little bit of its luster, but they are beautiful cards. Just the significance of them, I think, has dipped a little bit. So I was trying to see if those were still going to be out, but I couldn't find anything. And then I was browsing around on eBay, and I want to be clear. Like, I know I gave people crap in that live reveal that I did that night, joking around about Julio Rodriguez and stuff. I was having fun, and personally, I think his prices are a bit high. But that's my opinion, right? Other people obviously feel they are worth spending the price of the cards, and that's fair. That's to each their own opinion, right? But I did come across some that I think are pretty awesome, and I'm going to touch on a couple reasons why. First of all, growing up in the 80s and 90s and living through the junk wax era and all of that kind of helped guide into kind of the territory that we're sitting in today. It's kind of like that, almost feels like we've been here before type scenario. That's a lot of where my sentiment comes from with a lot of the newer product. It just seems like there's so much out there. The pop counts on graded stuff is just really high now. So it's not a bad thing to kind of dig in and look at alternatives to the popular, I guess, is what you could say. And this is a product here. It's a fun product, awesome, cool cards, lower end product, so it's not going to break your bank account to pick up a box or a blasters or whatever. The cards, singles wise, pretty reasonable to pick up. And I seen some browsing around on eBay that I think are absolutely cool. And what I'm talking about is 2022 Topps Fire. Normally, it's highly regarded. Even the hobby boxes are available usually at Target. So although they are hobby boxes, they are produced and released at Target in a retail store. So if you don't have a hobby shop near you, but you have a Target, likelihood is you may see hobby boxes of this on the shelf. So that's another little appeal to it, is even though you don't have to have an LCS or whatever to be able to obtain hobby for this product, But the design is just always a really fun, artistic look to it. Lots of color to them. They have foil versions. You see here, there are some parallels, colored, numbered stuff. But I'm not talking about the base cards. I'm not talking about the base cards at all. I'm talking about the inserts. This one right here is one. It's called the On Fire insert or En Fuego. They are just sharp. I want to go back to, let's see, where's it? The insert set right here, the checklist. So this is the Fired Up insert. It's a cross with Topps and Tyson Beck. I mean, there's the Trout. Looks really awesome. Odds on these are 1 in 7 hobby packs, and then 1 in 7 for the gold minted and blasters, which gold minted are blaster only parallel, which is what that Bobby Witt looks like. Instead of having the colors, it's like a gold foil color. They're really cool, and they're blaster exclusive. But there's the checklist for those. Cool card. This is all veterans. I don't see any rookies that's jumping off at me. I think that's just all veteran players. Here's flamethrowers with the pitchers. Kind of a plain design here. You do have a little bit of like fire flames back there and a little bit of design up there. Kind of plain on that one. Kind of a throwback retro look to it almost. Here's a flipping out, kind of like bat flip type thing or walk off. These are 1 in 20 hobby packs or gold minted or 1 in 20 blasters. So a little bit harder hits there. Got a pretty good lineup. Soto, Ohtani, Tatis, Wander, Vlad, Acuna. Some younger kids there. And then you throw in Tim Anderson and Javi Baez. So kind of a little fun insert set. And then you get into these on fires. Now, a key thing that I want to discuss with these. For one, they have a foil finish. So that's always, kind of rough on condition. You notice the die cut there. You have the cuts down here, but then you got like these little puzzle piece cuts up here. Another condition sensitive item. I have the Julio Rodriguez here so you can see a better look of one. And you can tell like the edges of them are going to be kind of difficult, right? Look on the back. You can see here, kind of edge wear. Why is that important? Well, with such emphasis on grading today and pop counts, if you got lucky and found or pulled a gem copy of one of these, the likelihood that it will be low pop is pretty damn high because they're going to be tough to grade. So just something to think about, like outside of the box here. For one, they look cool. For two, they are going to have a lot of condition issues. So long term, when I'm buying my Griffies and stuff, one thing I love to look for is die cuts. Just anything that stands out, a nice looking card, but it has like a lot of intricate detail, because those are fun and that they put forth effort into designing that card and creating the card. I shared the linchpins, how it has all the little die cuts through it, the laser cuts where it looks like nails and stuff. Just such a cool card. Today we don't get a lot of that die cut and laser cut technology that we had in the 90s. So seeing something like this where they at least put a little bit of, cut into it, it's kind of nice to see. And again, if you get a high grade on one, the likelihood that it's going to be a low populated, grade is pretty significant. I mean, people talk junk wax era, and then you hear people talk junk slab era. And if we're running the course with both of those, having a low populated slab could actually be pretty significant long term. So not an expensive card. This sold for $30, not too expensive, but it's a Julio Rodriguez rookie insert, nice design there, die cuts in it. So thought I wanted to share that one. And then here's another one, kind of fun. It's called To the Moon. Again, not a lot of detail with the die cut, but it's still kind of cool. Plays off the phrase to the moon, something, kind of fun there. And then the checklist, again, it has Julio, it has Witt, Vlad, Acuna, Soto, Shohei. And again, these are 1 in 8 blasters for gold minted, 1 in 8 in the hobbies. So just something fun. Not, again, these aren't going to break the bank. You can pick some up, probably 20 bucks maybe on eBay. You can choose the gold or the regular, or maybe you get a couple of each. And then hopefully you can pop a high grade on one and stash it away, because I'm going to guess the likelihood that these are high graded are going to be pretty difficult. So just a couple cool inserts that caught my eye, something I've been trying to keep an eye on. I love playing with 90s inserts because the base cards and all that stuff were so heavily populated. You have to look for the lower available inserts, and a fun way to recycle that same thought process in the current ultra modern day, and pick up some players. And again, they're kind of cheap compared to what some of the other stuff is. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you have a wonderful evening. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.